the goddess of fate, the weaver of our dreams and thoughts. Tervetula Ugrasa, Tervetula Mansiasa. They live here, and we are currently in the town called Sovietsky, which is translated as Soviet. And I would like you to take a walk with me through this magnificent little park located in the center of this town. Let's go, let's go. So here we have lots of statues, just like this one. They are stunningly beautiful in my opinion, because it is rare to find such an, well, I dare say monument, you know, some artifacts, you know. Here we have a piece of Mansian taiga, the magnificent forest in which you can find God. Personally, I found God here back in 2019. The park consists of the network of asphalted roads as well as normal ones where we definitely shall walk on. But beforehand, I'd like to show you some other artifacts. Yeah, look at this dude. Stoned bear. Yeah. Oh well. Here we have this dude. Hey buddy. Hasn't yet changed his skin, you know. I have nothing for you, sadly. But we can have a hug together. Yeah. Let's move on. See you later. What a beautiful company for the stoned bear, who took some mushrooms in order to relax after severe, freezingly cold, windy winter of Mansia region. Actually, I like this place, this part of this park. The trees are painted beautifully. Not just plain white brush, but in such monuments, not monuments, but with fabrics, yeah? Wool. They're soft, touchable. Moving on, moving on. A statue of fox. Look into the sky, hail up high. Кормушкас, скворечники. We call it like this in Russia. We feed squirrels, we feed birds. Yeah. And they love us. A piece of taiga. This is actually my last day in Khmao for this little journey. I've had a decent 1-week journey through Khmao region, the place where I was born and where I grew up. I mean, from the age of 0 up to the age of 18, I lived in a town called Nyagany, which is located more to north. And yeah, Let's go. Well, where does this one lead to the exit? Well, let's go here and see, maybe we can turn left and see some more of taiga. It's pretty dirty, but I don't care because I'm an experienced dude. I'm an experienced dude. Northbound, you know. So, about the journey itself. Well, I've spent like 2 days here in Sovietsky, talking to my relatives, to my aunt, seeing the memorials of my granny, of my another aunt. I paid tribute to them by visiting them at the cemetery. Then I decided to spend a couple of nights in my hometown, Nyagany. Took some shoots over there of the memorial places. And then I decided to accomplish my childhood dream. And the dream was Priobya. Priobya is a settlement located further north than Nyagany. I spent one night here and left the next morning, you know. Not the morning, but in the afternoon. It had a beautiful coastline. The mighty Ob River is located near. There are lots of fishermen who wear coats, like real coats, you know, they are warm as hell. Lots of interesting places over there, but unfortunately, due to heavy rain and some wind, I had no opportunity to film this magnificent place. But you know what? It means that I would like to return here. But I don't want to go back to this town, Sovietsky, and of course I don't want to go back to my hometown, Nyagany. Why? Because Nyagany is not the same place as it had been in my childhood years. So, come on. It would be rather disappointing to see changes in my hometown because, well, the changes are good for them, but they are not good for me. Because, for example, they built a huge park, and this park is not like the one in Sovietsky. In this park we don't have that much roots. Well, they are actually they are being present there, but there were more of them. You know, you could touch wild nature here, you know, like you're completely alone in this forest. You had this feeling, no? Now you know you're a part of the park, Central Park. They call it Central Forest of relaxation and something else, I don't remember correctly. And of course my neighborhood changed. Of course it will change for 6 years, but it haven't changed when I when I lived here actually. That's a funny thing. Oh, well, but let's not talk about it so much. So that's what I want to say, that I don't want to visit Nyagany at all. But there's another way to Priobya. Let's go here, further from the road. And the road is through the mighty Ob River. Lots of settlements are located on the mighty Ob River. One of them being the only city in the world located directly on the Arctic Circle. And this town is called Salehard, which is translated as some hill. I know the word hard means hill in their language. I can't remember correctly whether it's been Nenets language or Hanti one, but whatever. But I know for sure that Nyagaň means smiling, means welcoming, means kind in Hanti language. And that's what I've been told in school. I'd love to learn some Uralic language, but sadly enough there is no Mansi language on Duolingo. So I decided to learn some Finnish, because I had choice between Finnish, Estonian and Hungarian. Looking back to history, looking at the regions they are located in, I decided to choose Finnish one. And you know what? I was surprised by it, you know. Not how hard it is, but it has completely different words, you know. Because it is not an Indo-European one. Well, I could talk more and more, but unfortunately our journey is about to end. Here's the Ferris wheel. Here are some other, you know, facilities. And I'd like to finish this video. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and bis später!